So give me a couple minutes here, and I'll walk you through the history that you guys would know as residents of the Terravan continent. This is generally stuff that you know. This was stuff that was told, that was inscribed in the archway when you came to Theondir Keep. This is what the bard was singing about. I mean, it's a quite common language in these two cities. But basically, the idea is this, that there was a founding family of the Terravan kingdom that built the city Nova Oranos, and they were given divine power from Bahamut, the dragon god of good, to build this kingdom. And the father was Theldon the Just, the mother was Haleth the Wise. And these two had, in fact, two sons. The elder son was Silas, the younger son was Aldian. And what happened, however, was when these two parents of the founders of this kingdom, they were mysteriously murdered. And their power was transformed into what was called the Orb of Sincaris. And in the power vacuum between what was left after this happened, the young son Eldian and the elder son Silas ended up in a civil war where they fought back and forth. And Silas ended up fleeing to the island of Theondir and founding the city of Theondir. He absconded with the orb, which was the foundation for the city, for the green protection of the city. And Eldian stayed back in Nova Oranos, and he fortified the city, and he built the kingdom there. And as these two passed away and passed on the rule to their sons, there were 7 generations of conflict and war. And now the 7 generations have led to King Felwyn, who was a descendant of Eldian, and who was remaining in the kingdom in Nova Oranos. And Tyrius is a descendant of Silas. And he has not become a king, but he's become a governor of Theondir because he doesn't trust power. Silas never trusted power. Aldian, however, loved power. And now you have these two cities, Nova Oranos on the continent of Terravan, and you have Theondir on the island of Theondir, warring back and forth. And this is where we now find ourselves, in the midst of civil war between these two great powers.